Well, guys, it's that time again. We have another new airplane in GeoFS, and this time it's the DC-10. So you may remember that there used to be an MD-11, but then they removed it because the model was really bad, and they technically added it back, but it's actually on an add-on right here. But this new DC-10, which is kind of like the predecessor of the MD-11, was added as an official plane, and this is the first time we have a DC-10 in GFS. So let's check it out. Now, just so you know, this is only in the new 4.0 version, not in the old 3.9 version. And well, the model looks mostly okay, like an average 4.0 version plane. And it also has a new engine sound instead of using an engine sound from another plane. And well, now let's check the cockpit, and it looks really detailed with all of these switches. There must be thousands of them. And let me just check if this is a live cockpit. And yes, it is. So we can just interact with the controls in the cockpit without using the keys in our computer or whatever you're using to fly. Then it also has a few wing views, and that's pretty much it because it has no interior. Although it doesn't matter because it's not the only official plane with no interior. Plus, it's a cargo plane anyways, so why would it need an interior? And in addition to the FedEx livery, it also has two other liveries. Now here I have opened them in the livery selector, but they're also available for all the other people who are not in the livery selector. So the other liveries are the air tanker. So this is used for firefighting, and then a US Air Force, which I didn't know they had DC-10s. And well, I guess now it's time to check the physics of the DC-10. So let's do a quick flight to test the physics. Okay, before I end the video, I want to point out something. So when I had the map open, I noticed this new thing called enlarge, which I haven't seen before. Oh, it just makes it big. Okay. I thought it was gonna let me zoom in more on the map, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I mean, this is kind of interesting that it makes the map bigger, but I would really love it if I could zoom in on the map more, because sometimes I want to spawn on a specific taxiway, but I can't because the map is just too zoomed out. So, Xavier, if you're watching this, please make the map more zoomable, but otherwise, the DC-10 is a really great addition to GFS. What is that thing on the bot? Wait, is it a glitch, or is it because this is the US Air Force DC-10? Let me change the livery. Oh, it disappeared. Yeah, guys, this is because this is a US Air Force DC-10, so it's like modified and has that thing, whatever that is. Anyways, yes, this is a great plane, very realistic overall. Oh, also, wait, I forgot. I didn't check if it has animations. And we can see over here that it has two animations. So let's see what the first one does. And well, I can't really see anything. Maybe it's something on the cockpit. No, I don't see anything. I don't see any changes when I press this animation. So maybe I haven't figured it out. Anyways, please someone in the comments tell me. And then the other animation, I also have no idea where that is doesn't seem to be in the cockpit either. Okay, so this is me from 1 week later, and I've actually figured out what one of these animations does. So if you click this access animation, which you can also activate with the C key, it does this. So it drops this substance, I don't know what it's called, and it's used for firefighting, as you can see here in this DC-10 tanker. However, the strange part is that this animation only works in the US Air Force DC-10, which also just happens to be the only one with the thing on the bottom, which I think it's a tank that contains the substance. And for some reason, it's not on the air tanker livery, even though it should be there because that's the plane that's used for firefighting, not the US Air Force plane. That one is used for transporting fuel. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review of the new DC-10 in GeoFS. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join my Discord server, link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.